Hey guys, David Baker with Keller Williams Realty. And I'm of course a realtor here in the Phoenix area. Wanted to share with you the real estate stats for this week, which is April 10th, 2020. Always think it's a good idea, especially when we've got, a recession going on, to know what is going on in the market. So right here in front of me, we've got the chart of the multiple listing statistics. Currently, there is total of 14,117 properties available. I like to look at single family detached homes, which is basically single family homes, and that's 11,240. Both of those numbers you can see have actually gone up from the previous 2 weeks. So it looks like inventory is actually starting to go up a little bit. Buyers are starting to have a little bit more choices. Now, as far as the number of homes under contract, you can see we've got 4,993 plus an additional 3,278. So total about 8,000 or so that are currently under contract. Both of those are down from what it was the previous couple of weeks. So the number of homes are down a little bit. Now, closings we can see over the last 30 days, we've got 7,025, and you can see that's actually up from the last couple of weeks. So that could be very well due to the fact that interest rates went down so much that people just jumped on board, pulled the trigger, said this is the time to buy. But right now we've had quite a few closings in the last 30 days. So overall, this still doesn't change where we're at, which is a 1.6 months inventory for single family homes. A little bit above 2 months inventory for all of Phoenix for all properties. And that is still a seller's market. And what that means is it's a great time for sellers to put their home on the market because there is little competition. We'll need to keep an eye out on the actives and see if that number of active listings coming to market increases. Also a good idea to see if the homes going under contract is potentially decreases. If that happens, of course, we'll see the actives start to increase, the pendings will decrease a little bit, and as such, chances are the number of closings will decrease. And if that happens, we'll see this 1.6 number here start to grow. Now, we have been actually at 1.9, as far as, a little bit earlier in the month of March. So still really good seller inventory. I'd start seeing, a little bit more change myself and start really realizing that, hey, yeah, there's a big change going on if we start seeing that single family home start going over 3 months inventory. And if we see it grow beyond that, the average sold per square foot, you're still looking at the Phoenix area is about $180.77. Average sales price about $404,600. So all of that pretty good. If we were to go back to April of 2019, we could see that give or take right around the same time, we saw about 7,118 closings. We were about 2.1 months inventory. The average sales price was about 364, and the average dollar square foot was about 164.95. So overall, you can see, boy, real estate has just been going really, really well. But of course, we all know COVID has come, and we are indeed in a recession right now. So let's look at a couple other numbers that would be good to know. One right here, let's look at Arizona. This is from ArizonaCommerce.com. It gives us information about what's going on with our state. So these are February numbers. They have not updated these as of yet. So it'll be interesting to see how it comes up when they do update it. But we're still at about 4.5% unemployment rate. I'm assuming that is going to jump up. Just because looking at all the information coming out of the news and coming out of some of the other databases as far as statistics, the number of unemployment claims has jumped quite significantly, and that's something that I shared before too in this chart right here, which is from Vox.com. They show the unprecedented rise in unemployment. almost all the way to 6.6 million claims. Now, I'd actually seen something on the news where I believe it went actually over 10 million. So we'll have to see how this looks once it gets updated, because this was last updated March 28th, and here we are, April 10th. So these are all things to kind of keep in mind. At this point, really, I think the Phoenix and Arizona market has yet really to feel any kind of effects in our real estate market, but we'll have to keep track of these numbers and come back and join me next week. I'm going to try to do these on a weekly basis so we can keep a better tab of what is going on with our Phoenix real estate market. Go ahead and, if you don't mind, like the video. If you liked it, leave a comment. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit that little bell so you're notified every time I put up a new video. I thank you much, and I will see you at the next video. Bye-bye.